All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good folks. Good morning, good morning. What's popping? What's Gucci? What's Gucci? I'm gonna try to make this quick, real quick, because I ain't got a lot of time, and I sure ain't got a lot of the internet. Hold on, man. Let me get this good. I'm even having internet stuff going on out here. I am still in Colombia. See, you can tell. Out here is pretty as heck, but I got some things I gotta say real quick because I gotta get this out of the way because I need y'all to know some stuff. First of all, I'm having the time of my life out here. It's dope as heck. Even though some of y'all was trying to roast me yesterday because I was trying to show y'all that I was down for new things, and y'all trying to make it seem like just because I want to go ahead and jump off in a little pool right quick. You know what I'm saying? With a couple, you know what I'm saying, with a little mud in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna make it look like a real big deal. Who do you think you are? Gonna sit and try to roast me on my own little bit. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really want to do it like that. Does said it wasn't really what I intended on doing. I thought it was just a volcano was go out there and get wet in the little volcano. Turned out it was a whole little massage thing going on. I was like, oh, slow down, baby. Ain't nobody trying to do it all like that. But it was pretty cool, man. Even though by the end of the day they had me looking like Solomon Grundy.
Tengo unos 467 euros.
Yeah, that was a whole problem. That was a whole thing. But most importantly, let me give a couple quick shout outs. I want to shout out to my marketing team real quick. Sarah, Michelle, thanks for looking out. I want to give a big shout out to Tay and Vanessa for holding things down at Dreams Lounge last night. Heard it was a fun night. Turned out a little low, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Sometimes it goes up and down. Tonight, it ain't finna be like that. Tonight, we got a whole big show with my homegirl, Stephanie Tejeda. And I should have this thing loaded up here. Is that the one? No, that's the wrong one. I didn't premature. You know, it don't matter. It ain't on there. I ain't got time to be doing all this. All right, so ultimately tonight at the Bronze Kingdom, you want to pull up because that's going to be dope. Really, really, really extremely important announcement. This is very important. I need y'all to take heed to this. As you all know, I do shows at the Bronze Kingdom. We produce them on a weekly basis. And we even do some shows that go on a little longer on the monthly basis. This show is set to happen next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Rodney Perry live at the Kingdom. I am here to inform you that unfortunately, this show has been postponed. Not canceled at all. It has just been postponed. It is only postponed because we want to make sure we get a couple ducks in order because we want to make sure that Rodney comes here and has 6 sold out crowds with no issues with the building, no issues with anything whatsoever, no sound, no lighting, no none of that stuff. So we did speak and we agreed that it's best for him to go ahead and just pull up on us this October. So guess what, man? We actually will be having Rodney. He is still coming. And it's going to be an even bigger show than originally was expected to be. We got even more comedians that's going to be on it now that we're able to push it back a little bit. And we get to put even more promo. We get to put even more radio. Maybe even a little bit of TV. We're going to make it pop instead of just pop. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all is in the building when it's time. Rodney Perry will be in the building on the 28th, 29th, and the 30th of October in Orlando at the Bronze Kingdom. Not to be confused with Colombia, which is where I'm at right now. This view is beautiful, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Like, check this out, bro. I don't know if y'all seen this or not, but I'm like legit spoiled. Florida, y'all might have lost a resident because I'm thinking about moving down here. The beaches is a little prettier. The people is a tiny bit nicer. I ain't gonna lie, the booties, they seem to be a little bit more artificial, but I don't know. I think they got drive-through plastic surgeries down here in Colombia. So, you know, I can't wait to get my little BBL. Hallelujah. Toot that thing up, baby, make it roll. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do that. Couple more announcements, man. So let's get that out the way. Just to be clear, and that's not a joke. This is 100% facts. This is going to be a live show. It's going to be October 28th, 29th, and 30th. We will be adjusting the events so that Rodney Perry comes in town and we will have the dopest time. Now, that is a month after Gerald Kelly and his sons, and a month after Gina G comes down. The homie Gina G, my Melanin Espresso co-host, my Ace Boom from Another Mom Move. I don't know what that is. I just made that up. But yeah, man, that's gonna be something to look for. A couple other quick announcements, and then I gotta hurry up and go ahead because you know what I'm saying, I got some things I gotta go ahead and take care of while I'm out here. For those of y'all who don't know, I am involved with a group called the New Blood Order. These is my people. We talk geek stuff. We sat there and binged on Loki and all of that. We is loving Marvel, loving Star Wars, loving all that good stuff. And we were fortunate enough to get picked to go to, well, not go to, but to speak on Comic-Con. And guess what? We will be reporting live events going on for the San Diego Comic-Con starting tomorrow night. That is correct. Tomorrow night, the homie Ty Lean, that's Bad Ty, Good Ty, Yaz the Model, and myself, we will be doing our thing, going live, talking about all of the good geek stuff that you all know we love to talk about, man. Because I heard that Blade is coming out. We're going to talk about Black Widow. We're going to talk about Loki season 2. We're going to talk about Spider-Man Far From Home, which is finna pop. We're going to talk about Venom 2, which is about to pop. We're going to talk about all this, the Green Knight, all the, anime, everything. We're going to get into all of that. So make sure y'all listen to building about this as well. Next thing on the docket, if you all are not in the know, MegaCon is the Orlando version of Comic-Con. And guess who's going to be there as well? You guessed it. Yes, the New Blood Order clique, myself included. We will actually be on a panel, and our panel will be that Saturday morning. I believe that's August 14th. I'm going to have to double check the date on that, but August 14th. August 14th, 11 a.m. All right, we're going to be doing our panel thing. First time, like, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, y'all know I've been going to MegaCon since 2010. I've been doing the whole dress up thing, the cosplay and all that. And now I finally get to go and have a panel where we and a couple other people of color get to discuss a bunch of nerd stuff that we love, no matter our ages, no matter our colors, no matter none of that, no matter our sexual orientation, whatever all it is. We about to go out there. We're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, what we love. And that's a lot of geek stuff. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's fantasy, all right? It's fantasy. We like to, we still, we still like to, talk about real issues and things like that. But we as a collective, that's where our bond is. People of color that are deep into geek stuff, and we delve into all of that cool stuff. Now, make sure y'all tune into that, because that is going to be a big deal. The New Blood Order is coming at you. If you are not aware, if you are not in tune with the New Blood Order, I would suggest you to stop what you're doing after this and go to the New Blood Order Facebook, or just the New Blood Order link tree. If you don't know what link tree is, it's just linktr.ee/New Blood Order. And you can get all of our episodes. We got the whole podcast thing. We go on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, YouTube, Facebook, Christian Mingle, Farmers Only, Progressive Insurance. Pretty much everything. Wherever you can find something, that's where we're going to be at. All right. Whew, man, if you can't tell, this Colombian coffee is kicking in. I bet they put cocaine in the coffee. Whew. Anyway, I never did coke in my life, by the way. Anyway. All right. So a couple more things that I'm going to go ahead and get about here, because this is already taking longer than I wanted it to. And please, I apologize if the internet ain't working that well. Ain't much you can really do about it. For those of y'all that didn't know, man, I did bring the fam out. And one of the weird things for those of y'all who do tend to come out to Colombia, who plan to come out to Colombia, is that you will love the beaches. All right, now I'm not a big beach fan, and the beaches out here is pretty dope. You're gonna see a lot of cool things. One thing I've noticed is that in Latin countries there tends to be like a uniformity when it comes to the architecture, to the structure. If you go to a Latin country, say you go to Cuba, or you go to Barcelona, España, or you go to, let's say, here in Colombia or Brazil, here's a few things that you're going to see. You're going to see big churches, all right? You're going to see castles. You're going to see bastions. You're going to see very small streets inside of fortresses. All right, which is where they used to fend off their own Spanish conquistadors because they wanted to have this land when they all came over here to colonize. Yes, Europeans are Spanish. I mean, Spanish are Europeans. For those of y'all, don't be confused. Like European, like Spain is in Europe. so don't get it twisted. Like, you know, everybody the same way. So this whole South America area has been colonized, and they did bring slaves over from Africa. And they did enslave the indigenous. So it's not something, you know, that's just exclusive to the United States. But one of the things that you'll see out here that I've learned to kind of get accustomed to is these street peddlers. Now you'll see street peddlers that sell you like bracelets, necklaces, magnets, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But then you'll see these different kinds of street peddlers that are slinging raps. Like that's a new whole thing. Like they come up to you and you'll see this whole thing. It's now at first you're like, all right. You're like, all right. You're like, all right. It is what it is. They come up to you off the street. You're like, oh, hip hop.
My friend, my question, why you lost your hair? I think in both you are millionaire. You got power. Tú sabes ser. Tú sabes que enseguida lo podemos entender. Okay, solamente tú record this display. This to dog is very beautiful. You have to wear. Debes network. Okay. Yo tengo el estilo manática, me psico también. Yo tengo el estilo que llega tu men. Yo soy cometido una falta, la pista le meto bacán y yo soy veterano. Hey, yo nunca me he quedado. I am motherfucking rapper. Hey, only one, my friend. Black, welcome to my city. Welcome to my city. My friend, let's go tonight. Let's go for the party. I know you are millionaire. You have the car Ferrari. No problem, my friend. Ya rompimos la consola for everybody. Very good. $100. You are the boss. Listen, my son. In my city forever welcome. Tienes que entender que la botamos de conrón como los Yankees de New York, my friend. You are the boss. My friend,
all right, so that's all dope. At first you're like, oh, bro, you better get it. Okay, where your mixtape at? What is the SoundCloud? Let's get it popping right now. And then you realize it's all a ploy. And you're like, oh. Like you're like, oh, okay. Like that's not, like you say the same thing to everybody walk by. And they chase you down. Like it's, if they sense any hip hop in you, like if you black, they're like, oh, mira eso, yo puedo there. Well, it's the first thing they do. You sit there seeing rapping, and you're like, oh, that's cool. But then they ask you for money, and then they get mad if you don't give it to them. Like, anybody ask you to come over here and drop your whole mixtape on me, man? They'll even start chasing you down. Like one freaking group ran through the streets and like chased us down. We was on horseback and he chased us down. Hermosa mujer, yo tengo que leer en la calle, me pegó ella es la pastora. Yo tengo un estilo que todo se mete con tiquito, tengo bozón, que me sé, lo muevo loco, que vos sabes que tiquito vos, yo también, mandate que me, yo tengo el estilo que me tengo dedito. No tengo dinero, no tengo dinero, no tengo dinero, no tengo dinero. No tengo dinero, no tengo dinero, no tengo dinero. Yo no tengo dinero, yo soy pobre. Yo soy pobre, yo soy pobre.
Pobre porque ustedes no son yo.
No tengo dinero. Yo, by the end of them doing all this, I started saying like, yo, look, no tengo dinero, which just means I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. Yo soy pobre, yo soy pobre, yo soy pobre. I am poor. Stop looking at me like yo soy millionaire. No soy millionaire. Yo hundredaire. Calm your ass down. Hallelujah. All right, but anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a quick update. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Toma poquito más fotografías, and then we're going to go ahead and do a couple more things. I'm going to try to do a live or two. Check my stories if you're looking for more interesting stuff. And yo, Cartagena's pretty dope, so I would definitely recommend it. But for right now, man, appreciate y'all. Don't forget the Rodney Perry Show is postponed, not canceled. It will be October 28th, 29th, and the 30th. The MegaCon, we will be at the panel on Saturday, 11 a.m. And as for the Comic-Con, we will be going live, the New Blurred Order, tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturday and Sunday, discussing all things new. So I'm your boy, The Real Vince Taylor. Make sure y'all follow me everywhere you can. Appreciate y'all for following, liking, share this, man. If you ever been to Colombia, if you haven't been to Colombia, if you got anything, man, go ahead, man. Let people know it is a dope place to come out here and be engulfed with other people of color that actually have a lot of culture. And just hit me up whenever it is. I don't know that you feel. Man, I was looking for something real cool to say. Here's the dopest picture I took, but I've been out here, and I'll leave y'all with this. See y'all later.
I am the American dream, the rape of Africa, the undying machine, the overpriced medicine, the murderous regime, the tough guys front and the one behind the scene.